Hi everybody, it's Nicole and it's very late Wednesday night. And this week we're talking about our relationship with technology. Um, I would say I've always been a bit of a technology nerd, but I was always kind of like borderline from going like full blown with it. Like I remember I was super into like computers when I was little. Like my dad got us our first Mac, our LC2. Computer class was always my favorite, but at home, like I would just play with it and like figure it out. And I loved like digging into the utilities and the settings and messing around with everything. I guess I was lucky we had Macs. That was pretty hard to break. Um, but then eventually my dad got me a programming book, and I was kind of like, don't know if I get it, which is probably where it was a downfall of having a Mac, because I was like, everything is visually presented for me. Like, what do you mean I have to write something to make things do things? Like I kind of didn't grasp that concept. But I mean, again, we're talking about when I was like, I don't know, in the fourth grade, third grade. So bad Nicole for not grasping what programming was in the third grade. Anyway, so I guess in that way, well, I guess it bears saying that my dad kicked off a lifetime habit of Apple patronage. I just I like investing in the newest Apple products, and I just bought myself an upgraded MacBook Pro and upgraded my iPad as well. And I've just kind of accepted that I like having the newest best thing, and not just for the novelty of it, like because I'm always excited by the functionality, and I'm like, oh, when I upgrade my software, I want like my hardware to be able to do everything it can do. God, I feel like such a commercial dweeb right now, like not authentically nerdy, but just buying what's being sold to me. That sounds stupid. Anyway, as far as like figuring stuff out, like with software, I always really do enjoy that. A lot of what I'm doing at work right now is teaching myself software, like going and like seeking out self-paced training. And now it's funny in light of being like, I don't know if I didn't understand programming, like starting to learn some coding and languages, which I knew a little bit of before as far as just like basic HTML and CSS, but like now I'm getting into learning Java, and it's really fun, and I can just kind of spend hours in this K-hole of like figuring out how to write code, like very, very, very basic level, but like it's like my new thing. I'm very excited about it. But I definitely find myself hitting like walls sometimes, and I'm like, I understand what you want me to write, but I can't completely wrap my head around the concept. But I think that's just like doing it more often for it to get me there. I've already rambled for a really long time. I didn't mean to. So I guess I am always kind of at an intermediate level. Like I want to be doing more, but I do have a natural like inclination for technology and an interest in it. I'm terrible at teaching it, I will say that, because I'm just bad at teaching things that kind of seem to make sense to me, which actually isn't true, because I can teach people stuff about theater, and I like getting into the basics of that, and I've been doing that since I could like breathe. So I guess that's not true. I just am not patient in that area. Anyway, good night. Gonna go be a nerd, I guess. Bye.